Hey guys, today I'll be doing page 507 question 3, and it states a 510 nanometers wavelength of yellow light is incident on an oil slick with an index of refraction of 1.50 on top of a pool of pure water. Calculate the thickness of the oil slick needs to be so that you cannot see the yellowish light. So from straight on out of the question, we know that the diagram we have to draw involves deconstructive interference because we can't see the yellow light otherwise. So moving on to the diagram. So in our diagram, you can see how the yellowish light passes from a medium of air, which has an N of 1, which is remarkably fast, into oil, which has an index of refraction of 1.5. This means that as it passes through, it's going from fast to slow. However, since light is being transmitted through, there are no flips involved into it, although in the top up here, you can see that this is the light reflected beam back up, and as it travels down and actually hits the oil film, we can see how the light becomes deconstructively interfering with each other, just because how it becomes flipped during the end, and it's then opposite to each other, which results in deconstructive interference, which is good because the question is asking at what thickness will we be unable to see the yellow light. So it must be deconstructive interference instead of constructive interference. With constructive interference, we can see the light. So here we have our destructive interference formula. We have 2. T represents with thickness, and as you can see in the little instructions I wrote out there, you rearrange for T. So you sum the values that you know. The N in the numerator represents the medium at which it is entering through, so air, and then wavelength, which is given to you also in the beginning, 510 nanometers, which comes down to 5.1 times 10 to the negative 7, over the film of the medium that you're trying to get into, which is the index of refraction for the oil film in the beginning, 1.5. So afterwards, you bring a 2 over and you isolate your T, and your answer comes up to 1.7 times 10 to the negative 7 meters. The overall thickness of the film is 1.7 times 10 to the power of negative 7 meters. And after that, that is basically it. Thank you for watching.